Okay, so I wanted to explain a little bit about hole saws. I think there was a little bit of confusion with what a hole saw is, other than maybe the fact that it cuts holes in your tank. So I'm going to show you real quick. Hole saw is really just a saw that connects to the end of a drill bit. So you're going to need a drill, and this is our drill bit right here. So there's threads on there, so we'll actually take our hole saw and we'll actually just spin it right on, and then this thing drops down. You can lock it into place. And you also want to check, so we're going to be putting in a 2-inch Uniseal into the side of our sump tank. And so you just kind of, if you don't want to look at the chart or don't believe the chart, you can just kind of line it up and see that it's an exact fit. So we're using a 3-inch hole saw. You could use a 3 1/4 inch and it would still probably work. Maybe a 3 1/2 would work, but we're using a 3-inch and it should work just fine, and it'll be a tight seal. So we'll slide that on. We're going to tighten that nice and tight, and so we're going to go drill our hole real quick and you'll see. Okay, so this is our sump, and that's actually what we're putting in. This is a return line from our biofilter. It's coming back and draining into our sump. So I want to put a hole right over here and put our Uniseal in, and then we'll slide our pipe in. Okay, so I'm going to put up my hole directly in the side of the tank, so I get that lined up where I want, and I just start turning it and got that hole. And what's going to happen is the drill bit's going to actually hold the saw in place, so that way you cut a perfect circle. Without that, you'd be wobbling all over the place and it wouldn't really work. So we clear some of this gravel out of the way and find our hole again. Where is it? Oh, there it is. All right, so you don't want to go too fast, but you can see it's starting to come through. And you can actually also go in reverse if you don't want to put as much like plastic shredding on the inside. If you go in reverse, it's not going to create as much plastic like dust. Boom, we're through. So there's our hole. We'll just pop our Uniseal on there right like that. Okay, now I like to use water to get the hole kind of wet, get the pipe wet, and then you'll slowly like wiggle it in. You can bevel the edges of the pipe with like a file if you want to get them a little more rounded. It might slide in easier. So I'm going to go ahead and wiggle that in. Alright, so just get that a little wet. And just... Alright, so I got it in. I didn't want to show you the video of me getting in because I exerted far too much effort to do that. You do have to put a lot of elbow and weight into wiggling that thing in. It's pretty difficult, but I mean it creates like a completely watertight seal. So I got that in there, and then I will glue this, and then this will be connected. That's how you plumb into the side of a tank or sump with a Uniseal. Hope you enjoyed the video. Please let me know if you have any questions in the comments. Thanks.